Hi there. Welcome to Evan's Sad Excuse for a Studio. I guess you're in it too now. I don't usually put cameras in here, but I'm trying something new today. And also, I'm doing the front-facing camera, which means that it's a lot easier to stare at yourself as opposed to staring at you. Anyways, yeah. So, um, I'm in Seattle right now, and and without providing very much additional context, I'm just here to share something with you. A special moment, perhaps. I'm going to try to create something from just about zero. I've done like a sound selection stuff just so you can see the pads. I've done a sound selection thing where you can see that I have some stuff loaded onto the pads of Claire here. So hope you can hear that all right. You'll definitely be able to hear the snare. It's a J Dilla snare. Most of the stuff is like J Dilla, maybe a bit of like 3 6 Mafia, maybe a bit of Yin Yang, Twins type of stuff. And I think that there's also like an 808 like hi-hat here, like, yeah, there we go. Yeah, so it's like kick, snare, very loud snare. I think there's a, let's see. I did this about a second ago, so it's just like slight degree of separation between the actual tone. And there's some sort of percussion element here that had a 10 on it. Yeah, a little tambourine or a shaker or something like that, or maybe like a combo, or maybe like a combo sort of thing, depending, or based on the sound signature. Anyways, oh, we're already 2 minutes in. Interesting. I'm gonna go see the Space Needle a little bit later today, and that'll be interesting. But yeah, let's see. Yeah, 808 hat, and I typically like sort of like an alternating thing instead of like a like like that. And then sort of like an accent, like hi-hat hit, like like that. All right, so yeah, I haven't set up any sort of events in Cubase here, but either way, I'm just gonna like I'm just gonna press record and see what happens. But first, let's see. Let's start it at the beginning. Make it make sense. And got my record thing there. Start with the kick. All right, very, very good start. I like that. A nice 4-bar loop going. 4 measures for all my classically trained peeps. Duplicate. Yeah, and I'm gonna try to separate all these tracks and then try to bust them together because I'm learning about bussing. And so I'm just trying new production techniques. Let's put the snare in first. Let's put the snare in next, right? Let's see. Oh. It's a slightly different setup than what I usually have, as you can see. I'm usually doing this at home, not in Seattle, so let's see. Let's try to do some ghost notes in the snare. That's what I've been experimenting with lately. Something like that. I'm trying to get the velocity down. It's kind of difficult, you know? Okay, let's see. That's a nice one, but I think I'm gonna try another one. Let's see. That's nice enough, but like Yeah, again, I want to try another one. All right, so let's try that again. But first, let's do some. It's like it's like Lady Gaga says, anything you want cannot be wrong. Okay, which means you start somewhere, and as you're learning, once you have that place that you started with, you're like, this is where I am. Okay, cool. Oh, also shout out to Dux. He's from Portland, Oregon, which is interesting because right now, like presently, I'm as close as I've ever been to him, assuming he's home. But yeah. All right then. Let's see. I think there's a lot of good notes in there, but across that second phrase, it was starting to get confusing to me, the counting. But now I think we can actually take the click off. Let's see. All right, let's see what else we can do. Let's see what we can do with the hi-hats. Ooh, let's try it. Ooh, yeah, we could do like instead of like a tick, 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 like I typically do, like we could do like an eighth notes thing. All right, let's see. Let's try that one. Ready? Works well enough. I like it. Yeah, and whenever I play all this back at face value, after I get all the ideas down, it's gonna sound kind of cacophonous. But again, this is another thing I'd like to share and reiterate about learning, and that's that I think it's kind of meant to be cacophonous to an extent. So let's see. All right, let's see. Let's see what we can do about this one. Oh, no. Different keyboard setup. It's very strange working with this. Something like that. And then the last little accent I'd like to add here. I was trying to do addictive drums, but the way that my VST plugin situation as well as my Capital situation, that interaction between the two, the way that they're looking, it's kind of difficult. Interesting. There's a podcast episode or a Veeps episode of Artist Friendly with Alessia Cara. That'll be something cool to look into. Anyways, all right. So the next part. Oh, let's get that where we want it to be. Okay. So I think we've employed just about all the different stuff except for except for that extra special like accent hit here, that one. And so I think I want the. All right, cool. This will be easy enough. Well, actually, the way that it's currently set up, I think it might actually be kind of challenging but fun at the same time. Let's see. It's just gonna be thin. Not that one. Let's see how that one goes. And really, I think it's the interaction between the kick and the snare that's kind of like making the last part kind of cacophonous. Because again, like I'm learning the whole velocity thing. like ghost notes, deal with time, all that different stuff. Let's see if we can clean up the interaction between those two to an extent real quick. Let's solo those. Let's add the velocity there. All right, I think that takes care of the snares well enough. Let's see. We can knock that last kick out, or actually we can, okay, that's well enough. We can make some edits later, but either way, let's see it all come together. Are you ready? Wait, hold on, let's make this into a loop. 5, you got it, 5. All right, let's see. And let it rip. It sounds drunken, but it's kind of deal with timing. Yeah, I just like it because it's not quantized, because again, most of the stuff I've done is like quantized, and so again, I'm experimenting with like that sort of in between, and sort of trying to creating my own like signature swing. Let's see what the signature swing with the hi-hats kind of sounds like. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see. There's something there. So really, it's still an interesting interaction with the kick and the snare, but like because like overall, I'd say the percussion section is actually really like tight. But yeah, but yeah, it's just like, let's see, let's run it back. Let's shift that kick over just a little bit. Yeah, because again, I'm not devoted to it being on time. Wait a minute. One and 2 and. There's some stuff that fits pretty well on what's it called? There's some stuff that fits pretty well on the grid, and some stuff that doesn't necessarily have to be dead on the grid. But yeah, let's see. Just That's interesting. We can workshop with the what's it called a little bit more. Either way, I just wanted to share this with y'all. Like this is the first time that I've recorded myself like making a brand new beat. Or just making a brand new anything. Like I wouldn't. A lot of people like they make full instrumentals. Like, oh, I made a new beat, and it's like that's a full instrumental, man. You know. But yeah, yeah, this is pretty cool. I like this. Hope you liked it too. All right, bye.